Hello guys, here's my another video about Seven Knights. Small, quick, short one about tips for raising, choosing which one to raise up for, or to invest on for your team. Um, Seven Knight is like some of the other games where you have to use a lot of different characters to um, go further into a game, as well as trying to go up higher into like a tower or deal more damage on raid or things like that for specific content and for specific like area. You have to change your team and your characters. I believe they call it like a different decks, but that's what they got to do that in order to beat it, or else you'll have a harder time doing so. So each one have you know some specific purpose. Um, so I'm going to talk to you about some tips on how to choose which one to race. Um, so for Seven Knights, like I said on my other videos, it should be your first priority to raise them. Just because it's your it's gonna be the strongest guy that you probably have because their stats is generally better, and their skills are tend to deal more damage or things like that. Um, but um, like I said on my other video, besides Rudy and Dellens, everyone else is all rounder. So you gotta really be careful. For instance, when you look at my team, look at the people that I race. I besides the one that I just got as a 6-star form, like a Chancellor and Victoria, I'm going to raise my Spike as my main guy, or or whatever the Seven Knight that I'm gonna get next, because most likely they're gonna be all rounders. So for the elements, you save up your elements for the all rounders for your Seven Knights. So you don't really try to raise the guys like a Victoria or Chancellor that is also all rounder, because then either you won't have the element for your Spike or like a main Seven Knight, or your other like a character that you're trying to raise like Victoria. So my tip is to choose one for each element. So for my all rounder, I chose my Spike. For let's say the support, I chose Karin. Yui is still good too, just because that it has the um, AOE revive resurrect. But I decided to choose Karin as my support, so that I don't have to use um, my elements on any other guys, so I can just focus on making Karin stronger. Next, for my the physical attack, there's a lot of different physical attacks. So this one is the one that tend to be short on, but I'm going to raise either Shane or Jupi, so I can deal more damage on my um, raid and castle rush, as well as a glass cannon. So I'm still debating. Shane is still, really good, but Jupi is also really good as well. So, um, but I am still debating because they're still level 5. Next, let's see for defense. Um, I'm also still looking at it, but I'm going to do either Helenio or Evan, um, because they are, like I said, besides Rudy, is the two best tanker that is out, I think, so far in current the global version. So those will be the two. Next is a Magic. Magic, I'll do either Velika or Yuri. Yuri has been very, I think, useful in a lot of different content, just because um, the silent effect, as well as targeting all, and lifesteal is also not bad. So either I will do the Yuri or Velika for farming, whichever one that I think that I need the most. But like what I'm doing, choosing certain like a specific characters for certain element will make it easier instead of trying to invest on all each one small by small. So that's what I'm going to do, and that's why for choosing your guys to raise up, I think that's the important part, so you don't run short of the elements, because the only really way to get elements in here, like I said, is doing daily or sometimes on a dungeon, which is it doesn't happen as often, so it's not really smart to rely on that. And next is a castle rush, but castle rush points, I should say, yes. From the castle rush, let's see, castle rush shop, you can go and you could purchase the 3 element ticket, 4 element ticket, 4-star element, or the you can select as well or choose. So these are some of the ways to get, but it's like I said, it's also limited. As for those uh, users who is willing to spend the money on some of these kind of stuff, I believe you can purchase also through um, the lucky chest, and some of like a special event, the sales and etc. But like I said, my videos are not really about to those users who use money, but it's for those non-spending users. So I'm going to exclude that. So that's why, like I said, choose certain ones for specific elements, and then it'll make you much easier um, ranking them up, and things like that. So your like I said, one that you should focus first is a Seven Knight. Then you should choose which one to focus depending on what you're focusing on, which content that you're focusing on. For instance, like if it was like a Castle Rush, you would focus on either Shane or Jupi or Delens, um, to deal more damage, or if you're looking forward to uh, easier farming, do it on like characters like Velika, Ariel, Jave, things like that. So here's my like a small tips for them, so you guys don't really have harder time choosing. Also, like when you get like a free 6 stars, or for instance like from a guide, which I will get soon. Um, Either choose the one that you lack at. Like if you don't have any glass cannon character like a Shane, Juby, or Delens, it's a good idea to get them. Or if not, then you can also get the one that you're trying to focus on. Like for instance, let's say you're trying to focus on Helenia, then get another Helenia so you can transcend them, so it becomes stronger. So um, I know because I've got some of the questions from some of my other um, videos. So here's my small tips about choosing which one to invest on. Besides, in the beginning, which one should I choose? So I hope you guys find this information useful. If you have any other questions, please comment on the bottom, and then I'll try to get to you back as soon as possible. Okay, thank you.